At Haven of Health, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Today, we follow Emily, a young woman who strolled into A&E with a nosebleed and left with a broken leg. How did a trip for a minor bleed turn into an orthopedic disaster? From nose-zapping fiascos to faint-inducing showers and a relentless head nurse with no time for vital checks, Emily's wild journey through medical chaos will leave you gasping and laughing at the absurdity. Welcome to a world where logic takes a back seat and madness reigns supreme. But before we dive into Emily's ridiculous journey from nosebleed to broken leg, let me know in the comments if you've ever had a hospital experience go horribly wrong. And if you enjoy this wild tale, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss another disaster from Haven of Health stories. Now, let's get into the chaos.
In the healthcare system, negligence in treatment, misdiagnoses, and outright inaction can lead to injury, disease, disability, or even death. At Haven of Health Hospital, where health is always the priority, these mishaps occur more frequently than they should. The staff, once sworn to protect life, now navigate a maze of oversights, bizarre events, and struggle to survive the chaos. These are their stories.
Today's drama, we've got a real masterpiece, the misadventures of Emily, a 20-year-old who strolls into A&E with a nosebleed. Innocent enough, right? Well, you don't know Haven of Health. By the time she leaves, she's got a broken leg. Yeah, you heard that right. Now, how do you get from point A to point broken leg, you ask? Don't worry, folks, we'll walk you through this beautiful disaster, step by step. Pun intended. So, let's rewind. 1900 hours. Emily arrives at A&E and she's thinking, quick fix, in and out. I don't know, maybe a nose pinch, a little nasal dressing, an all clear from the sniff and swallow doctors and a lollipop. But nah, not here. Haven of Health doesn't do simple. We do sensational. Our crack team takes one look at her leaky nose and sends her straight to, wait for it, the broken bones ward. Yup, orthopedics. Because obviously a nosebleed is a gateway injury to broken bones, right? I mean, who even needs logic when you've got vibes? Now you might be wondering, why the exile shenanigans? Well, turns out, Emily's got a rap sheet in the sniff and swallow ward. Her crime, you ask? Oh, nothing major. Just a small thing called Cocoa Pops. That's right. On her last day, she made the grave mistake of asking for cereal. Cocoa Pops, to be precise. Scandalous. The ear, nose, and throat staff decided that her serial drama was just too much to handle. Clearly, they're more of a Weetabix crowd. So what did they do? They play hot potato with our girl, bouncing her to broken bones ward faster than you can say, serial killer. Yeah, they nudged her over to the land of bones, casts, and, oh yes, highly motivated nurses. Because obviously, orthopedic nurses are much more chill when it comes to breakfast preferences. Priorities, am I right? But whatever. Even though, you know, orthopedics doesn't really deal with noses.
12 hours later.
Fast forward 12 hours post-nose zapping. Yes, they did eventually plug the leak. But Emily's still reeling from her week-long bleedathon and feeling a little, shall we say, woozy. Naturally, you'd think maybe anyone would, I don't know, check her vital signs, right? Ha! Not at Haven of Health, baby. Here, they live on the edge. Enter Nurse Barbara, who, let's be real, probably moonlights as a drill sergeant, was not about to let Emily chill in bed. Nah, Barb's having none of it. She has plans for Emily, big plans. And that plan? A shower. Yes, a steamy, blood pressure dropping, faint-inducing shower. Showers aren't optional here, folks. Now, Emily isn't feeling so hot about this idea. She's been bleeding for a week, terrified that every drop of water will turn her into a human sprinkler. And now Barbs wants her to take a relaxing shower, like this is some spa retreat. Sure, Emily, bless her heart, tries to protest, begs even. She hasn't bathed in days, and is genuinely terrified of water at this point because, you know, blood. She's literally afraid showers are making it worse. But Nurse Barbs shrugs her off like, tsk, a quick little shower won't hurt. And then, plot twist. In struts Debbie, the head nurse, with all the warmth of a polar vortex. Debbie's got a reputation, no nonsense, tough love, and a black belt in passive aggression. She's not here to mess around. She takes one look at Emily's hesitation and delivers an ultimatum. You're getting in that shower, or I'll carry you in myself. Such caring leadership. Ah yes, healthcare at its finest. But Emily is not giving up. I'm dizzy, she pleads. Please check my blood pressure. And this, my friends, is where the science at Haven of Health really shines. Debbie hits Emily with the most brilliant logic. You're young, so your blood pressure's probably low anyway, which is basically like saying, you'll probably live, maybe. Vital signs? Pfft. Who needs actual measurements when you've got age-based assumptions, right? So Emily, lightheaded, terrified, and now cornered, gets shoved into a commode chair and wheeled into the shower. But wait, it gets better. No one checked her blood work. That's right, sitting in the system somewhere was a blood test showing Emily's hemoglobin at a precarious 7.0 grams per deciliter. For reference, it should be between 12 and 16 for women, meaning she was practically running on fumes. But who cares about that when there's personal hygiene to enforce? Am I right? Priorities, people. And hey, what's a little anemia between friends? Oh, and let's not forget post-cauterization instructions say no hot showers for 72 hours. But who checks those pesky instructions? When you can wing it, right? Overrated, right? And surprise, surprise, things go down south faster than a penguin on a water slide. Emily, enveloped in steam and wobbling like a Jenga tower in an earthquake, decides to audition for Fainting with the Stars. Or is it the musical? Right there in the shower. Oh, the drama. Quick, someone fetch the smelling salts, a fainting couch, and perhaps a Victorian-era fan. Maybe wave some aromatic vinegar under her nose. But wait, we're fresh out of time-travelling nurses and 19th century medical practices. My bad. When our damsel in distress finally rejoins the land of the conscious, it's like she stumbled onto the set of Carrie the Hospital edition. Blood and water are mingling on the shower floor, creating a Jackson Pollock masterpiece in vibrant crimson. It's a Rorschach test where every shape looks like a malpractice attorney. Naturally, Emily does what any rational person would do when faced with a Hitchcockian shower scene. She panics harder than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. In a move that would make even the clumsiest rom-com heroine wince, she attempts a daring escape from the commode chair of doom. And boom! Down goes Emily! Crack! Hello! Broken leg! And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed the world's first successful leg-breaking while nose-bleeding combination. It's a new Olympic sport, and Haven of Health just took the gold. Someone alert the Guinness World Records, because we've just seen history in the making, or should I say, breaking. Congratulations, Emily. You came in with a nosebleed and now you're the proud owner of a brand spanking new broken leg. Talk about customer service. They really go the extra mile here at Haven of Health. But wait, they're not done torturing her yet. Emily's little tumble earns her not just a fracture, but a full-on orthopedic nightmare. Plates, screws, nails, you name it. They throw the whole Home Depot catalogue at her leg. They practically turn her into a titanium Terminator. And if that wasn't enough, she also needs a blood transfusion because they just noticed that she's been leaking hemoglobin like a faulty faucet this whole time. But did anyone check those initial blood results? Nah, too busy playing Shower Olympics. Now, after surgery, you'd think they would give Emily a minute to breathe. Let her rest, maybe. Ha! It's Haven of Health, not the Hilton Vacation Resort, folks. The orthopedic nurses, top-notch. They don't miss a beat. The very next day, they get her up and hopping around with a walker, like it was business as usual. Let's get you moving, Emily. Broken leg? Meh. Let's get you out of here pronto. Rehab goals, baby.
1 week later.
As if to add insult to injury, after all the madness, they discharge her home with strict orders. Don't put any weight on your leg for 6 weeks, champ. 6 weeks. So now, Emily, who came in for a nosebleed, mind you, is hobbling around her house on crutches, probably wondering if she wandered into a hospital or a Monty Python sketch. Can't make this stuff up. But hey, look on the bright side. At least she didn't ask for Cocoa Pops this time. Baby steps, folks. Or in Emily's case, no steps at all. And there you have it, folks. Another perfect day at Haven of Health Hospital, where you check in with a sniffle and check out with a titanium souvenir.